the standard management right now is really more conservative management. I mean, even during my training, like we're always taught to divert the urine away from where the problem is, where the leak is. So if that means just placing a catheter back in the bladder across the leak, or even some people even place tubes in the kidneys to complete like divert the urine even more, and sometimes patients will need intra-abdominal drains. um, and I didn't really see any of these repairs during most of my training, but Dr. Yoon has been offering early repair, and our technique for this, we did all of the surgeries with the Da Vinci multi-port robot. And our approach is we try to use the incisions that they had from their prior robotic prostatectomy surgery, but we make a cystotomy in the bladder and approach it so intravesically, and then that gives us a great view of what the problem is and where it is. And once you're able to identify where the issue is, the sewing technique is relatively straightforward. There were 11 patients that were, in this early repair analysis. And, uh, the median catheter duration after this was about 10 days. So, not much longer, if at all, than how long we leave a catheter after radical prostatectomy. Um, Overall, there was a high success rate, but certainly, since this was a small sample size, we can't neglect that there were some failures in this group. Um, and also, the continence rate for most of these patients was excellent. Most patients were using 0 pads a day. There were a few that were using maybe 1 pad a day. So also, complications, there were none intraoperatively, and looking about a month out, there weren't any complications, after surgery.